Hello. I am sitting here at the most glorious, beautiful park here in Paris. It's actually a little bit outside of Paris, and what's so great about this park is that they have peacocks walking all over the place. It's so cool. This one peacock was sort of like just sitting right by me. I think that it was obviously wanting my ice cream, but I was like, I don't think so, buddy. You're gonna have to open up those feathers if you want some of this ice cream, you know? But anyways, I just love exploring new parks here. That like cry is actually a peacock, if you can hear it. I love exploring new parks because they blow my mind. That first of all, there's a lot of greenery here and there's so much to be explored that you wouldn't think, you know, and being from, I don't know, I just find the European parks are just absolutely extraordinary. So I wanted to come on because I find that when I'm in nature, and I know this is said a million times, but honestly, it's so true. It's just medicine for the soul. It helps me drop in, and I'm always so amazed at the beauty and how I get lost in being really present. And when you're fully present in the moment, that's when truth can just kind of flow through, drop through. I find that I get so much clarity. So let me tell you, as you know, I've been on this journey of surrender for the past 2+ years now, and I'll talk about it, or I'll post a little video. You can take a look if you don't know. But it's been a full year that I've been living apartment free, home free. I have no permanent residence. I've just been allowing the universe to guide me to the next, home, right? And mostly I've been pet sitting, mostly cat sitting actually, which has been such a blessing. And what I've realized actually is that I love this idea, and this is something that experience can only teach. I love this idea of because I'm pet sitting, there's this exchange of I'm helping someone. First of all, I'm getting all the benefit of getting to share my life with this beautiful animal, but also I'm helping somebody, and that feels so good. And because I've been doing this for a year now, something very beautiful happened where I had this dog sit that was going to take place in July, and I was going to get paid. And just a couple of days ago, I got a message saying that it fell through, that she no longer needs me. And so my first instinct, which is so different now, my first instinct was like, oh, this is good. And I'm just so used to understanding the way the universe works, is that when things fall away, it's always a beautiful sign that something else, like it's making room for something else. And here's the distinction I want to really hone in. The old self would have said, oh, that means something even better is going to come through. This new self, which is all about being of service and coming from a space of wholeness and understanding how we are a small part in the workings of the universe, so to speak. What dropped in for me was, oh, I'm needed somewhere else. And I was like, that was so beautiful to me, because that's something that I would have never, that's never dropped in for me, and that is coming from a space of true abundance, where it's not just about me, the personality, the whatever, the identity. It's about being of service, and how somehow maybe where I'm at, they need me longer. Maybe something else will come through that I'm needed. But there was nothing that said, oh no, that money, oh no, whatever, all that crap that probably I would have got caught up in a year ago. Do you know what I mean? But that's what this practice of living in surrender has really gifted me. And I just was like, wow. And you know what else? Oh, this is so good. I woke up in the morning, and sometimes, you can catch, well, I don't know about you, but I catch so much where I have just cultivated such a strong awareness that I catch what the program is, like what's looping in my mind. And you know what was looping in my mind in the morning? I was sending love to my family. I was sending love to my family, like each individual person. And that was not me. That was just happening. And I was like, wow. Like, it was so beautiful. And I cannot express to you enough that this journey, like the way that I used to think, it's blowing my mind how it's just like everything that I used to be, that like the whole life that I created that was based in survival and separation and lack, all had to be destroyed. And I watched it layer by layer, and I watched how what came up for me, like everything, the way I showed up for work, the non-existent work, and I just sat in that muck, and I sat in that muck because I said, I know I called this in, I know I asked for this, but boy, was it uncomfortable. And you know, we think I need money to live, and I need money, and I need money, and I need money. And then it was like the universe kept showing, hey babe, we're gonna show you there's so many ways to be abundant that does not include money. And voila, here I am a year later. I've been rent-free, not even, and yet I feel the most abundant and the most rich I've ever been in my life. It's almost like, and actually this is true, I spent my whole life, the old version of me, I spent my whole life avoiding my worst case scenario, which was being broke and homeless. And so when that finally showed up, and then I just looked at it, and then I realized, I sat through it, because you got to sit through all of it, right? Our instinct and our survival says, no. Like, call someone for help, da-da-da. And you are only disrupting what is the natural healing, right? There's a healing capacity or capability or opportunity. And if you sit through something long enough, you'll get there. But the instinct tells us, no, we're going to die, or whatever it's going to say. And I just had this beautiful awareness. I was like, I know somehow I'm going to be okay. And I was. And then to see how I've been taken care of this entire time. This one cat sit that I've been staying at started in January. It's now mid-May. And here's what's so cool. Her father passed away, so she's been traveling, here's the peacock, she's been traveling back and forth to Croatia to take care of all of those things, and he had pets as well. And so I've been here helping her take care of her cat, who I love now. And here I am mid-May. Like, it's just been extraordinary to understand how you're carried when you just let go, when you let go of that expectation, when you let go of the idea that, the idea that the ego and identity has anything to do with what life is really about. I just remember thinking that somehow at the end of this journey, because I thought it was going to only take maybe a year or two, I was very caught up in the old school manifestation stuff. But I used to think that my extraordinary life would happen when X, Y, and Z would take place or show up in the 3D reality. And now I'm understanding my extraordinary life is now. It's this very moment. It's me showing up to each moment exactly as it is, with my fullest presence and awareness and appreciation. That's living an extraordinary life. And only experience gets you there. And so what a gift to be here, to have taken myself here to just this pure desire and curiosity. And I'm excited about all of it, because I just keep meeting the moment with more presence, more aliveness, more compassion, more openness. And it's just like, wow, it's just even more. It's just so beautiful. So with that, I'm gonna end this and just tell you, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and please share in the comments below. Sending you guys so much love. Take care.